everybody, so we are on the show floor and I am with Jonathan and Heath, Panda Cult Games. Oh my gosh, excitement this year.
So much excitement.
Finished product, new things to show off.
It's
Super cool.
It's been amazing. It's been our first show ever getting to sell Wander, the Cult of Barnacle Bay, after the Kickstarter's been fulfilled, and the reception has been amazing. We're almost sold out of every copy of the game here at the show. I know. Don't worry, there will be more to come for other shows. Just what we brought to Adepticon is almost all gone, which is super exciting and awesome. We're running demos the whole time. And now also we've been showing off Shovel Knight Dungeon Duels, which is our next big announcement. We are doing the board game version of the very popular video game series Shovel Knight, which is a 1 to 4 player side-scrolling competitive dungeon crawler.
Tell us more about that. That sounds amazing.
All right, so
Take that over.
yeah, so Shovel Knight is an unbelievably awesome game, and when we were playing it, just having fun, relaxing, we noticed that in the co-op mode, you can actually knock each other into pits. So we're laughing hysterically as we're doing this, and we were sitting there thinking, like, this would make a great board game. So when we contacted them, and, you know, a little magic happened, and finally they were like, we want you to make this game. So basically, it is a 1 to 4 player competitive side-scrolling dungeon game. So you are playing 1 of 4 Shovel Knights, and the whole goal of the game is get as much gold as possible to prove you are the best at it. So you are going through this game. To any of you familiar with Shovel Knight would know that the Order of No Quarter are these devious enemies you have to face off against. So at the end of every dungeon run, you have to end up fighting a boss who, when they do damage to you, you lose the gold you've been gathering. But if you hit him, you get to steal gold back. So the whole idea of the game is just chaos, getting gold, having a lot of fun, knocking your friends in the pits. Lasts about 30 minutes per round. We're really excited about it, and our game plan is to come to Kickstarter probably around tail end of June, possibly July, and start putting that out there. We're really excited. If you guys are fans of the game, you got to know we're giant fans of it too, and there is so much we have planned from the game to put into this thing, so it's going to be great. We are so excited about it.
Super awesome.
The biggest reception I think people have been really cool and happy to see is the side-scrolling dungeon mechanic.
I think that's awesome. That's my favorite part about it.
It really has brought people in, like, this really feels like a classic video game on a board game.
Yeah,
and to hear that back, like, you know, this is what I thought I was creating, and now everyone's actually...
They get it. They get it. Yay. Yay.
Well, there's something about the look on people's faces when you have a board and you're moving models around. They're like, yeah, okay, this is pretty cool. And then all of a sudden you're like, and then this happens. And then you shuffle a tile off and shuffle one on the other side, and they're like, oh.
It just keeps going. I mean, you better hurry up. You're going to fall off the side of the screen, as I call it.
Yeah, which we've done lots of times.
Well, I'll tell you what, every time we've walked by here, the tables have never been empty. Everybody's doing demos, clearly loving it, so I think great things are happening.
It's been
great
very exciting. The other thing we could talk about is we don't have anything to show for it here, but for IDW Games, we just finished designing the Ghostbusters Men in Black Ecto-Terrestrial Invasion, which is super exciting. The premise of that game is an alien ship has crash landed into the Ghostbusters firehouse. That explosion has created an alien ghost hybrids, now known as Ecto-Terrestrials.
See what they did there? Ecto-terrestrials, yeah.
And the MIB and the Ghostbusters have to work together to take care of this new threat. But normally when you get that many different personalities to try to work on one common goal, rarely do they all get along or agree on the best course of action.
Yep.
They're not going to try to beat each other up, but they want to be sure, no, my idea was the best. I can capture more ghosts than you can capture ghosts. Or ETs, I should say.
Yep.
So you are playing as a team of one MIB agent, one Ghostbuster, and everyone else has their own teams. And you're trying to capture the more ETs, trying to backstab each other a little bit, stealing each other's points. But you have to be careful because the game can also win. If you start messing around too much, the game will definitely take you out. And New York City will fall to the Ecto-Terrestrials.
And nobody wants that. No. Unless they do, but nobody wants that.
So be sure to follow along with IDW Games. They've been showing us stuff over time with the production that are coming out so far, and it just looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I cannot wait. The sculpts look amazing. The art they're getting for it is top-notch. I'm so excited.
All right, guys. Always fun to catch up with you. I'm so excited that the game's doing well. Cult of Barnacle Bay, super fun. If you haven't already had a chance to play it, you really need to. You guys, great catching up. Guys, get your comments in below because there is swag up for grabs all weekend long. You don't want to miss out. And I will see you guys again in the next one.
Thank you.